Do not adjust your device. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Back in Tucson, had a crazy day of flying. 2 days in a row of crazy days of flying. It's nice to be home. Got a pretty cool pepper today, huh? Gator Jigsaw. I remember the first time I ate a Jigsaw, I said in that video, this is a special pepper, and it's going to be, people are going to use it, and it's a great pod to mix pods with, and man, I'm not always right, but I was right on that. So let me tell you a little bit about this pepper, all right? It's a Gator Jigsaw. I got these peppers from Tom Udovich, friend of Brock Bandy's. I want to read this letter to you. A mutual friend of ours, Brock Bandy, has been trying to get me to send some of my peppers to you for your take and opinion. Never thought of doing something like this before. I just love to grow all types of peppers, including some of the highest I can get my hands on. Each year I try to top the previous one. Sounds like a good call. This year for me was a special year. Got a hold of some seeds from Sweden. I'm pretty proud of what it produced. The Alien Metamorphosis Purple. It's the light one of the most stunning pods I've ever seen, included some of the other ones I've grown this season. And boy, I am a bad person. I ate them, and I didn't do a review of them. I thought I had more than I did, and when I went back to get the last one to review, I had eaten it. But I'm telling you what, Tom, the Alien Metamorphosis Purple, I ate it. Tad and Kit were with me. I had it on pizza. I ate one by itself, and then I had one with pizza. And I thought I had three. I guess there were only two in there. But the one I had on the pizza, I just cut slivers of it off and just put it on top of the slice of the pizza I had. And it was very hot, but the flavor was great. Now, I feel terrible. I'm really, really sorry, but it was you know what? I don't have a whole lot of regrets. That's a regret, because it was so stunning. I thought I had an extra one in there. But what a pepper. There's no describing it. It's phenomenal looking. It's one of those peppers that, if you look at it, looks like a glowing ember, like an ember that's kind of half black, half red. It almost looks like that. Fantastic, but it's not red, it's purple. Unbelievable pepper. In the light, it's one of the most stunning pods I've ever seen, for sure. All right, so what he sent me was Alien Metamorphosis Purple, Blood Ghost, a White Ghost. Blood Ghost was great, by the way. The White Ghost was too. Bubblegum Ghost, they're in there. Chocolate Death Spiral, still got them. I ate one of the Chocolate Apocalypse Scorpions. It was amazing. And right now, I've got an incredible Gator Jigsaw. And look at the color of that. Now, I don't know if it's is it a mustard Gator Jigsaw? Because that's certainly mustardy. Doesn't matter. It's still, I'm very excited to eat it, Tom, so I appreciate you sending it to me. And please forgive me for eating the Alien Metamorphosis Purple without reviewing it. You know, as a reviewer, that's just really bad form, and I apologize. I feel bad. A lot of you have asked. I ask a lot. Where's your knife? Where's your neck knife? It's a great knife. Bree gave it to me. Oh, no! Look what happens when you leave the door unlocked.
Yeah.
Do you hear the voice? Look at this.
What's happening?
It's my stunningly handsome younger baby brother.
Oh, let's get in here.
Tommy Scoville. I'm good. How you doing, man?
I will not be eating peppers with Johnny Scoville again.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, well, not today.
If you guys haven't seen that video, you need to watch it. Chris Higbee is a country singer,
funny.
And he made a video. It's kind of a spoof off. It's a parody of "I'll Never Smoke Weed with Willie Again," and he just crushed it.
Oh my God, the smell of that
Whoa,
was.
look at that.
That felt like getting pepper sprayed, man.
Pretty.
There's a lot of oil in that. Were you expecting that?
Not quite as much as it
God
is.
almighty.
I'm gonna take a picture of this, you guys. For
That's greasy, man.
Look at that.
Wow. Better you than me, Gunga Din.
Right?
I'm out of here. All right, people.
I'll come join you in a little bit.
Yeah, that looks...
Wow. All right, let me show you guys see what he was oohing and ahhing about. Tommy's not the biggest chili head, but he knows. Look at... I'm sorry about the... I'll do it on this side, because there's no shadow on... There's shadow here. Very, very oily interior. See what I'm talking about? Very oily. And it's very, very strong smelling. Whew. All right, well, it's showtime. By the way, I Googled what the Scoville ratings, the Scoville heat rating is on this pepper. And I don't know, you know what? I don't know. I did a video like, do Scovilles even matter anymore? I don't know. But 1,500,000 they claim for this. Listen, real quick, speaking of hot peppers, Matthew Arthur created the Warthog, phenomenal pepper. He is giving the seeds away for free. He has sent out 400 packets of seeds. That was yesterday. He sent more out today. He has apparently about 259 more to go, approximately. He doesn't have any more right now. He has warthogs growing, and as soon as they mature, he's going to de-seed them and send them out. But if you sent him a self-addressed stamped envelope, you're going to get some peppers, or some seeds, excuse me. How exciting is that? Here's what I was thinking about this, and I don't mean to talk about somebody else's peppers in your video, Tom, but just for a second, I think I'm so excited. I think like 2 or 3 years from now, do you have any idea the kind of crosses people are going to have? There's going to be some creative, really cool stuff out there. Like I think of like a warthog bubblegum or something. There's going to be a lot of very, very cool peppers. So I'm excited about that. But this one is just a beast, Tom. I'm kind of stalling. It is really oily. Like really, really oily. All right, here we go. L'chaim. Thank you, Tom. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Really interesting. The pod was very green, you know, or it was a green pod, but there was a lot of mustard kind of coloration on it. Green pods have a green taste, kind of a grassy green flavor. That tasted so much more like a mustard pod than a green pod. It really did. It was hot. It kind of, I see fruity and it's a spectrum, you know. I see fruity and earthy on the same kind of, on one side you have earthy, on the other side you have fruity. This is kind of parked right in the middle. Maybe even a little bit more, a little bit closer to earthy. People always say, what do you mean by earthy? It's kind of like if you eat a radish. It kind of tastes like dirt. It tastes like where it was grown. I guess that's a good way to describe it. But this has an earthy flavor. The burn is in my, mostly in my throat. There's a little bit of tongue burn, but it's mostly on my throat. But there was no floral notes. There was really no bitterness. It was really a good tasting. Yeah, you know, it was a Gator Jigsaw, but it really did have that mustard flavor to it, which was lovely. Trying to think if it's going to climb any higher. I think it's going to stay there. Yeah, if you're a chili head, this is going to be, you know, 8 or probably 8 out of 10. There'll be some that'll call it a 7, and you'll have some freaks that'll call it a 6. But pretty warm pepper. I want to touch base on a few things here. At least one thing. I had a lot of people that are emailing me about, or messaging me, emailing me, texting me. A few that have my phone number, or even calling me about it. The book Tommy and I have put together. It's right. Here's the thing. It's 651 pages long, and excuse me. I think 4 people have read it. Now the 4 people that have read it all know me. These are friends of mine. People that know me. They're simpatico. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, and I'm too close to it to tell you anything. Tommy's too close to it to tell you anything. He read it and messed him up for 2 weeks. I need somebody who doesn't know me or my brother or anything at all about us. Somebody completely, I need somebody like that to read this so I can get an objective, because I don't feel like I'm getting an objective point of view, you know, an opinion. You know, the people that, you know. Anyway, so that's what that's what I'm working on now, is to get, I need to get the take of somebody, you know. When I first started writing it, I said to everybody, when it's done, I'm gonna select a few people to read it, the people that know me, and a few people that don't know me. Finding people that know me is easy. But I live in I'm online all the time, or I'm in my own little world, so I don't really know people that don't know me. I mean, how do you find someone who doesn't know you? You know, it's kind of weird, right? So I'm struggling to find somebody that doesn't know me from Adam or my brother, that will read it and give us their take on it. You know, I don't think the people that know me are just yesing me. I really don't. But I think that if you care about me, you know what I mean, and you start to read that book, you know what I mean, you're going at it differently. It needs to be somebody that doesn't have a clue who I am. But the feedback that I got was very good, actually. The heat's on its way down. It kind of peaked. It peaked kind of quick, and it came down kind of quick. I'm probably at like a 1, maybe, like just maybe a 1. It's really, you know, but the flavor of that pepper is very, very yummy. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up now. Oh, you know what? There's something, I knew there was something else. So I got here to Tucson, and I got a lot of mail. A lot of mail. I've been out of town for 2 months, you know what I mean? So I got mail. Here's the thing. It wasn't, usually if someone messages me and says, hey, I got some peppers coming your way, I want to say thank you to Steve Delvey. Thank you, Steve. And Jamie Sarasoli. They sent peppers, and they didn't survive you know, I haven't been here. So when I opened them up, it was sad. But I want to thank you guys for sending them, and I'm sorry I wasn't here. This is what I would tell you to do. You know, we have a post office box here in Tucson. But if you have pods and if you have pods and you're wanting me to try them, just email me at chasetheheat@gmail.com just to make sure of where I'm at. And if I'm not here in Tucson, you know, I can fit it into my schedule. I'll give you the address where I'm at. But I felt, it was a heartbreaking thing. I'll tell you, I'm a chili head, because when I opened the box and saw pods that were long gone, it was very sad. And I felt terrible about that. You know, I mean, I don't like wasting peppers like that. But thank you guys, I appreciate that. I'm gonna wrap it up right now. Tell somebody you love them. You know, life's too short. I've had a good day though. In the description box, you're going to see a link for all the normal stuff. I'll tell you what, Tom, I don't know if Tom, I don't really have any more information from Tom. He doesn't really sell them. He just kind of grows them because he's passionate about it. Tom, reach out to me at chasetheheat@gmail.com if you got more of those alien metamorphosis. I know we're getting late in the season. I'm going to be here for probably at least 2 weeks. So if you can, if you have any more, just let me know. And I felt bad about that. That was a great pepper. All right. Right here, you're going to see my son, Johnny Scoville Jr., and the Lifeboat. People, the Lifeboat, it's my brother's channel. If you've got, you know, trauma from your past, or if you've got an addiction, a vice, something that you're trying to put in the rear view mirror, today I am 1,998 days sober from alcohol. 5 years, 5 months, 18 days. In 2 days, I'll have hit the 2,000 day mark, which is kind of a milestone. But if I can do it, listen, if I can do it, you can do it. If you have a problem, I'm not, you know. But if you do have, if it's something that you want, if you're trying to put something in the rearview mirror, boy, the lifeboat's a really great starting point. What you'll get is you'll get judgment-free support. You know, you won't be judged. We're all in the same boat. So hop on the lifeboat. Up on top, you're going to see, what am I going to put up on top? You got to check out that video that Chris Higbee did. It's amazing. I'll never eat peppers with Johnny again. One of them is going to be there, and the other one is going to be the video that I burned Chris in, because it was hilarious. But thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks again, Tom, for the peppers. You guys are awesome. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.